What is drama? So, drama is the earliest origin are to be found in Athens, where ancient hymns called dithyrambics were sung in honor of the god of Dionysus. One of these, the city of Dionysus, a festival of entertainment held in honor of the god Dionysus, featured competitions in music, singing, dance, and poetry. The term of drama comes from a Greek word of dreo, meaning to do or to act, which is derived from I do. The two masks associated with drama represent the tradition generic divisions between comedy and tragedy.
Elements of drama. Drama is created and shaped by the elements of drama which for the drama ATAR course are listed as: Number 1. Role. Role is an actor part in a play, movie, or etc. It is also the function, assumed, or part played by a person or thing in a particular situation. Next, characters and relationships. The connections and interactions between people that affect the dramatic action. It is also a situation where the setting and circumstances of the dramatic action, the who, what, where, when, and what is at stake of the roles or characters. Next, situation. Situation is a dramatic situation in a narrative or dramatic work in which people are involved in conflicts that solicit the audience's empathetic involvement in their predicament. Sometimes, though, the dramatic situation gets involved more gradually as the action unfolds. Next, voice. Voice is one of the actor's most powerful tools as part and parcel of their characterizational and how the text is interpreted for the audience. And voice can also be used in a more abstract way to create soundscape and atmosphere as well as conveying thoughts, emotions, feelings, and ideas. Next is movement. Movement, it is where the actors move on the stage, what this communicates to the audience, and the effect this has upon the drama. The physical methods actors use to help with characterization, moving quickly, lightly, or slowly. And also, it is the way actors use weight and space to communicate character. Next is space. Space, it is the performance and audience fictional space of the dramatic action and the emotional space between characters. Next, time. Time, the fictional time in the narrative or setting, timing of one moment to the next contributing to the tension and rhythm of dramatic action. Next, language and text. Like other literary texts, drama uses language as the fundamental means of mediating meaning. However, dramatic language is characterized by a number of typical features that clearly distinguish it from the language used in other forms of literature. Next, symbol and metaphoric. The use of metaphor in drama is a complex device used by playwright to draw a comparison between two seemingly dissimilar things. Dramatic metaphor should not be confused with symbol, although the two are similar. Next, mood and atmosphere. It is the feeling or tone of both the physical space and the dramatic action created by or emerging from the performance. In literature, mood is the feeling created in the reader. This feeling is the result of both the tone and atmosphere of the story, the author's attitude or approach to a character or situation is the tone of a story, and the tone sets the mood of the story. Atmosphere is the feeling created by mood and tone. Last, audience and dramatic tension. Dramatic tension is how you keep an audience hooked to the story of your play. It is about creating and maintaining an audience involvement in the journey of your play. One of the main ways of creating tension is by planting questions in the mind of the audience.
As we all know, drama is popularly understood as one of the major moods in representation of fiction. Alternatively, drama is also a genre of visual and written media used for comparatively serious narrative fiction. However, drama as a form of fiction was also characterized by a narrative with dialogues and performance. Whether it is enacted in theater or stages, voice acted in radios, and even seen in televisions, we all know that drama is all around us. So let us all know the 7 types of drama. The first one is comedy. Comedy is a type or genre of drama that is intended to make people laugh. However, humor is not the only quality that signifies the comedy. These are the main themes of comedy. These are the tone is light-hearted, ingenious wordplay or twist of phrases, and also serious matters are addressed in a light-hearted manner. Misunderstandings are amusing. Characters who are silly and out of ordinary includes wedding in the ending, especially in a romantic comedy, and lastly, have a happy ending. There are also 2 subgenres, which are the romantic comedy and the sentimental comedy. Best example of the comedy is written by William Shakespeare, which is the Much Ado About Nothing, and also Midsummer Night Dream. The second type of drama is farce, which is also a numerous. However, there are significant differences between farce and comedy. The main theme of farce are exaggerated wit, the jokes are slapstick, the plot is illogical, unexpected occurrences, and rumor is frequently coarse and inappropriate. One of the examples of farce is Waiting for Godot, which is written by Samuel Beckett. Another type of drama is tragedy. As you may think, tragedy is one of the common and popular dramas in television nowadays. People tend to have endings with accidents, people killing, or people are dead, and etc. The main themes of a tragedy example is a fatal fault in the protagonist, situation that is easily spiral out of control and not in a good way. Human agony, hate, or poverty are frequent topics. These are the darker topics than a melodrama. Next is describes the demise of one heroic or well-liked persona. There are also an redeemable conclusion in which one or more characters die. And the last one is arrives at terrible crisis, especially when the protagonists were dragged to the hospital and dead on arrival. One of the examples of tragedy is written by William Shakespeare, which is the Romeo and Juliet. The next drama type is tragic comedy. As you may know, it is a blended with tragedy and dramas. The main themes are a serious plot delivered in the funny, sarcastic, or um, shorty manner. Second is characters with tragic flaws whose acts do not result in death. Next is the perplexing subject. Next is characters with broad personalities that acts in stereotypically humorous ways. And last is there is no joyful or funny conclusion. One of the examples of tragicomedy is written by Tennessee Williams, which is the A Streetcar Named Desire. The next drama type is melodrama. Melodramas are an exaggerated kind of drama in which conventional one-dimensional characters such as heroines and villains contend with exciting, passionate, and frequently deadly situations. The main themes of melodrama are characters, cliques, includes heroes, heroines, villains, mentors, and so on. Another is romantic or summer stories with sweeping plots and events that are larger than life or very small stories told in big ways. Next is characters' reactions are exaggerated, clearly defined literary topics. And lastly is endings that is sometimes cheerful and sometimes sad. Examples of melodramas are Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Spider-Man, Batman, and etc. The next drama type is opera. Many a time, people don't understand what is the difference between opera and musicals. An opera is a type of drama where the actor sings the lines instead of speaking them. Also, the main themes of opera are arias, which are actually musical soliloquies, plot-driving sequences that may or may not be melodious, a libretto text that has been turned to music, tragic, comic, or melodramatic subject matter. May have a dancing aspect but mostly depends upon vocal performances. Set design, costume design, and production. One of the famous opera is by Giacomo Puccini's La Boheme. The next drama type is musicals. Musicals are different from operas. While lines are being sang in operas, musicals are dialogues that is interspersed with music and performances. The main musical themes are, firstly, song breakups, periods of conventional plot. Characters frequently sing in unison to express their emotions. Songs as plot-altering devices. Storylines that be dramatic or hilarious. A memorable and unique musical score, and frequently a lot of singing and dancing. One of the examples of musical drama type is Les Miserables and Phantom of the Opera are based in the literary works. Both of these musical dramas communicate their topics directly via song and use musical sequence to advance the story.
These are the examples of drama. First, plays. An example of it are The Monsters Are Due in Maple Street, The Wonder Years, and the £1,000,000 banknote.
The second example of drama is films, and the examples of films is Seven Sundays, General Luna, Dead Kids, Everything About Her, The Godfather, and The Dark Knight. The third example of drama is TV shows, and the example of TV shows is All of Us Are Dead, Attack on Titan, Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, Showtime, and Itbulaga.